More videos, less editing. Apologies for the dead space. Alrighty, welcome back to Colonist.io. We're playing ranked Settlers of Catan on the internet. You know what? We did a bunch of games. Was it yesterday or Friday? I don't know what day it was. It was a day. It was a few days ago. Got smushed. I don't think I was in the right mental brain area space. So let's see if today's any better and get back onto the winning train. Blah-da-da-dong. All right, Argyle, Frodon, Glenn, me, the crazy duck. Two big ore spots. Not a lot of wheat, a lot of sheep. All the brick and wood are kind of clumped over there. Kind of a funky one, placing third. I like it. We'll see how it goes. Going to be an interesting game. I'm coming up with a new theory. I have a new idea, a new theory. I have not executed on this yet. If we lose a game, take a 45-minute break minimum. If you win a game, keep going. If we win, we play again. If you lose, think about it. Think about it. Take a second, go back, head out, relax, you know. I love the 694 if it's available. I like the 843 if it's available. Either one of those is actually fine. I don't think that's true. I think I just got to take the 659 and say that's crazy production. Am I going to be able to bump right? I think black's probably going to get a free road, so I think bumping left is probably the safe play. Maybe get over to the sheep port. But 659 is just too good a production to pass up. I'm probably not going to get ore, but I might have to just rely on the sheep here. I'll be able to get some of this wood on the way back. I'll definitely get like a free road. And there's just too many free road options for black not to get one. So I think pointing left is going to be our safe play. Might try and get over to this sheep port. You just got to, you know what? When you're given a 659 on the third position, you can make that work wherever you need to go. Honestly, even like the 6-2 with the wheat port, that's pretty bad, but it gets you something. I think just production on the free road will maneuver. I mean, 8-5-10, 8-4-3, both of those are solid. I like the 8-4-3 a little bit better. Point up. I'm not going to fight for that 3-1. I like the 8-4-3 even better. We're going to point up. Right? Everyone's going to get a little bit of something. The only thing we don't have is ore, but we're going to have a wood port and a sheep port. We're going to have a little bit of maneuverability. What else gets taken? Let's take a second to think, because I mean, blue and black are both going to have one of these free roads. Black's going to get up there. This 8 ore is going to be blocked all game. I mean, we have the 8-4-3. It's just really good. We also have the 6-3 over here. I think this is actually just better. We can bump to the 411. We can bump up to the sheep port at some point. This just seems really strong. The 611-3 may even be open. If that's open, we'll take this and then bump up to the sheep port, and that could just be 6-5-11 sheep port. We might have this whole left side of the board here because someone like blue may take, you need wood and sheep. You may take the 6-3-11. You may just take this 6-3-11. We'll see. We'll see what's available. And then black's probably going to take 11-5-4, 11-10-9. One of those two. All right. Let's put a GL into the chat. If you've made it this far, well, let's wait till we start the game. And we'll get our plugs going. Do you take the sheep or do you take the wheat? I would take the wheat and bump up to the sheep. No one's pointing there. Black's in a really strong position with the 10-11-9 up to the 11-5-4. They've got the 3-1 port. This 8 ore is going to be dangerous. Yeah, point right. All right. It's going to be an interesting one. Going to be tough to fight black. Going to be very tough to fight black. Where do I go first? I feel like getting to the sheep port first is going to be very slow. That needs to be a secondary thing. I think just taking the 9-12, then the 12-0, then the 11-4 possibly. I need to kind of think and figure out what I want to do. We're learning. I'm a learner. We're trying to improve, get a little bit better at Catan. The 9-12 doesn't help us that much. The 12-0 doesn't help us that much either. But I am going to place the road down just to get something going here. Don't want to get stolen from. We're trying to learn by the comments. So if you want to come and grill my gameplay, give me something to work on, something different, any analysis, even if you can speak correctly, anything going on great during the game, bad during the game, grill me as best you can. I can take as much critique and feedback as you want. Really, really get in there, grind it, twist it, see what's going on. Maybe the 6-11-12 would be better to start towards now that I'm thinking about it, as opposed to going up. That maybe was a mistake already off the bat. Doubling up the wheat doesn't help. Getting the sheep before going over to the sheep port, maybe a mistake, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. If you do leave a comment on the video, first of all, thank you. Much appreciated. Your type of feedback is what's allowing me to improve and continue to grow as a Catan player and get better. If you don't leave a comment on the if you do leave a comment, black is really, really, really dangerous right now. Very fun. Can't do anything about it. The 8 block actually does hurt us quite a bit. Don't think this is going to go through, but worth a shot. If you left a comment, click the like button. And if this is your second or third video, let's see what black wants. I can't trade with black, but I do want to know what they want. I have no ore. I'm just going to type it. Like you can see, I don't have any ore, obviously. No 8s have rolled, but we need to get that robber over on this 8. If this is your first Crazy Duck video, just enjoy, have a good time. It's going to be a disaster. If it's your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, you can hit that subscribe button. Much appreciated. It doesn't really help you at all, but it does help me. And it's very fun. Just trying to grow the channel as best we can. Have a good time here. I can't understand why I went up to the 9-12 instead of to the 6-12-11. I think that's just objectively way worse. But I guess putting a settle down here prevents black from cruising over. So we'll see. We'll see what I can do. Black's going to really run away with this game if the 8 stays unchecked. It's really the 8 and the 5 are going to be their 2 big blocks. They've gotten 7s every single time. They keep blocking that brick. I'm not really quite sure why. We need a brick and a wheat. The 9 rolls, that helps black. We need a 9 and an 8. But no brick has rolled, so I can't really trade for it. Sheep and a wheat. Give me an ore. I mean, I'm not doing it just for a sheep and a wheat. It doesn't really help me. Yeah, I can't help you there, buddy. You're too strong. I'm gonna give him a sorry. Can we get a brick maybe? I don't think anyone has brick though. I don't think any brick has rolled. Don't think any brick has rolled. Give it a second. Give it a second. Can't tutor one for black, so we're just going to hold here. 7. Nope. Interesting start to the game. Can red get there? Nice. Well done. It's actually good. It doesn't really block black completely. Oh, it does block black completely. Wow. Very interesting. 7. The sheep are coming in crazy. Maybe I do need to get that one more road to the sheep port. I have the 8. The 8s just haven't rolled yet. I think getting to the sheep port is going to be super helpful. Just feels like really slow. The 9 hasn't rolled though, you know? I know he doesn't have ore, but I'm going to pretend like I'm dumb. Sometimes pretending like you're dumb is smarter than just being dumb. And I'm dumb and pretend like I'm dumb often. So we'll see what happens. But right now, in a pretty tough spot. I need the 8 to roll. I need the 8 to roll quick. I should have put the 6, 12, 11. I'm so bummed by that right now. I mean, lots of battles going on here. I think I need to keep the wood more so than anything else. Yep, that 8 ore block is going to come through. Great news. I just got to take it, right? I think I just have to take it. I don't need to deal with whatever shenanigans are going on. Give me a little bit of production. If a 12 happens to roll, very, very good for us. We need to just bump over 6, 11, 12 next. So 1, next road is just the 6, 11, 12. Pretty straightforward here. All right. And then once we have the sheep port, I might be able to pull off the shepherd play yet again. The shepherd may come in great, and blue's so worried about getting to the 6-2 that the 6, 11, 12 is actually open. Just going to pass. There's the 8. It's great news. I mean, we need an 8 and a 9. We need an 8 and a 9. All we need is a 9. Might be able to trade for it. Wood may be a better trade here. People might need wood. I don't know how much wheat's out there. What about both? All right, I think I just have to drop the road. I do have 2 roads up to the sheep port, but I think going here is actually just going to be smarter. I could also just lock it off this direction from blue. How many cards does blue have? I think blue's going to have a trickier time. I just need a 9 or something else kind of coming through. I think that's going to be pretty tricky for... This 9 might get blocked, actually. It's going to be tricky for black, too. For blue to double up over there, they need 4. They need 2 4s. I don't think any 4s have rolled. I'm not getting blocked. That's awesome. That's awesome. If I get the 6, 12, 11, I have this sheep port locked up. I might be able to get road. Like, this is kind of weird. No wheat. I don't think any wheat has rolled, but you can't block the wheat. There's the wheat. Wheat for blue. Everyone's so scared of black. This is awesome. This is like really, really good for us. There's the wheat roll. The only slight problem is that I'm going to look scary right now, but I have to go for it. You just got to place it down. Next move, sheep port. I think I'm going to go 11, 12 up here. Okay, blue's doing that. I have the wheat for non-block also, but I'm okay with the 5 getting blocked. We're going to go 11, 12. That's going to allow us to go to the sheep port and possibly the wood port later. No, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it doesn't make sense not to go this way, but the 4, 11 is just going to be better than the 11, nothing, and no one's coming this direction. 5 block is great for me. Nice. I'll give him a nice. I can't do that with blue. Oh, that was the non-block trade. Understood. Understood. All right, we're cruising along here. I'm actually in an okay spot. The 5 is perfect block. That hurts black more than it hurts me. Got another brick. I'm just going to place our road down and pretend like we're doing nothing. Don't say anything in the chat. The 9s are coming through. I can trade my wheat for ore with red. But the 8s haven't... Well, I guess the 8 just rolled, right? And then they just used it. They have the open settle slot, so gotta be careful of red. Perfect. I don't really need the brick right now. We need to start trying to figure out how to get ore here. And I think, honestly, the best way to do that is to get to our sheep port. So maybe trying to get to our sheep port fast is going to be our way to get ore. Double up to 659 once we get our sheep port. I don't want to do any crazy 4-for-1 trades. I'm just going to plop it down. I don't think anyone has this to trade. What's black got? I don't have any ore. I'll do that. I'll definitely do that. What about this red? Okay. I'm gonna plop that down. We're at 6 cards. I need to hold on to my ore. I can't use it yet. I know I'm at dangerous zones. I cannot lose this ore. I'm fine giving that settle to red. It makes them look really dangerous, especially when they have road. What do I need? I need a brick. Oh, all I need is a brick. Okay, well, get it off this 8. Hang on a minute. Cannot get rid of my ore. The 8 ore block is so... I can't give you 2 wheat. Red has no development cards. I'm trying to figure out... I need to look at the development cards more frequently. Black's fighting for army against nobody. Red doesn't really have a good road option. It's like I could easily kind of sneak in road around this left side of the board. I need to upgrade something, though. More importantly, we need to get on our sheep port. I don't think anyone has brick. So we're going to try this. I have the settle in hand. It's just a really... it's only one expensive settle. Does anyone need sheep? Give it a second. Give it a second. I'm not doing a 3-for-1 with someone. But I do think I'm going to take my sheep port here. Alrighty. We've got the shepherd has been unlocked. The shepherd has been unlocked. Announcement. We are ready to fight. 659. Upgrade. 11-4. Build. Connect our road. Take it from red. First plan of order is to upgrade the 659. Black with 4 devs is scary because they could easily mono something. I have a lot of settles, but I don't have no ore to upgrade anything. I think it's the 8 ore. Okay, don't say anything in chat. Don't say anything in chat. Remind them that I continuously have no ore, even though a 6 is an ore. Don't worry about it. Can I trade for ore? Possibly. Ouch. Double steal from red. Okay. You know what? I'm okay with it being on the brick. I don't need it right now. Do I take a development card? I don't think so. Can I do this with anyone? Does anyone need a wheat? Gonna go and pass. Getting the settle is gonna be really, really powerful here. I might do a wheat for a non-block here. Don't even need to. Don't even need to. I look so unthreatening without the wheat, without the ore. Although a 6 or a 5 is an ore for me coming up. Pretty soon an 11. 6 already an ore for me. 5 is half an ore. Once I double, it's going to be... It's zooming. It's zooming. This 8's going to be gone the rest of the game. It's very funny. It doesn't really hurt me that badly. The 6, 11, 12 is my next upgrade. No sheep. No sheep. Maybe I should have tried to trade sheep for ore. Maybe that was a mistake on my end. I don't even think I tried to do that. Did I? Let's look at the log. I'm not very good at this. Tried to trade wheat for ore. Didn't work. A lot of wheat here. I don't think any ore's out there. Don't think any ore's out there. And I have too many cards. I have to 4-for-1 my wheat. What do I take? Honestly? A sheep. This is going to sound crazy. 4-for-1 for a sheep is going to put me in a better spot. 4-for-1 for a sheep, do nothing. It's going to give me a better chance to get that city. I think that's the right move. I don't think that it needs to stay on this 8. I think the 8 ore needs to be more blocked than the 8 brick. Because red's not going to be able to hold road. I don't want to give red a sheep just for no reason. Try and see if I can get this city. Nope. Good 7. I mean, it's not going on the 8 ore. It might go down on the 6. What hurts red the most? Red has no wheat. How have they built so much? They have the brick port. That's why the brick keeps getting blocked, because they have the brick port. That makes no sense. The 4. I don't understand the threat against red. The double, everything blocking red is very funny. I think it just needs to be the ore here. I feel like I've said that a million times. I just don't have any other commentary to say. I don't really know what's going on. I think I'm in actually a pretty okay spot. The 8 ore is so dangerous. I mean, black's never going to block that, but now I might be able to trade for ore with red. Let's see if I can do this with red. Looking at you, red. You just got 2 of them. What about a wood? I have the port. Let's see if anyone wants this. Red was asking for it last turn. You never know. I'm trying to get a city here. Okay, we'll just port for it. Okay, we have a city in hand, but we need to survive some 7s. Gotta survive some 7s. You need 2 for 1. It doesn't make any sense. Upgrade the 843. We need to block this 8 so often. I don't have any development cards, but I can't fight road if the 8 is blocked. I don't need it anymore. Don't need it anymore. They only have one like extension spot, you know? I just need 2 and then road's fine. Don't need it anymore. No 7. We have 2 turns to get no 7 or roll like a 9 or a 6 or a 12. All right, black has road. That's perfect. That's so perfect. Because I can still take it again. Like, yeah, I'm not going to give you a development card there. I mean, that's a really good trade. I'll take that actually. He used a road builder. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Whoops. That was me being so stupid. I can't even believe I didn't realize that I was like, that was careless on my part. I should have seen that. 6s didn't come through. I mean, the 8s were going crazy. This one they were blocked pretty much the whole game. No 12s for my crazy ore. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. All right, well. Messed that up. All right, new rule. Take the 45-minute break, I guess.